This is a little push your luck dice game called Trainmaker, and I'm going to show you how the solo game works, which comes in the box. Now the first thing you do is you draw a contract for the steam engine, which is the AI, and that tells you how the steam engine will win the game. If they manage to get 3 of those or 3 of those, then they win. And all the contracts are different. Now for my contracts I draw 2 and I choose one. So I think I will go with, this one. So I have to collect 7 of those. So we get rid of the rest of the contracts, put them back in the box. And how we start is we draw 3 city cards. So this is my go. We have Fargo, we have Cincinnati, and we have Naperville. So these have a cattle, male, and another male. So the AI doesn't play a part in this round. This is just my go. So I'm looking for these green ones, and there's only one here. So what I do is I roll my dice. On my first roll I need at least 1 locomotive and at least 1 rolling stock suitable for one of these cards that I'm going for. So I have 2 locomotives. That's interesting, because when you get 2 you can choose to keep both of them, and if you win a card you get to have a second go at trying to win a card by using the dice that you've used to win the first card. Anyway, I want Cincinnati, so we have a blue one. You start your train left to right. I've got a blue one, I've got a green one, and I've got a yellow one, and I've even got a caboose, which you need to finish off your train. You always need to finish it with a caboose, and even though you don't actually have to have the coaches in order to score the city, which is maybe makes the game a little easier, but we'll see. So I've won this city card, so I can keep that. I could try to win one of these others, but I don't really need to. But the other way of winning the game is to get one of each of these. Enough city cards to have 1 each of those icons. So I've got the male. I could try and go for the Fargo there. So these are the dice I used. Because I've got 2 trains, I can have a second go to try and win this one. So I'm going for Fargo. I need to start with a locomotive again, and at least 1 rolling stock. I do have, and I could try and go for another double train and try and win that one if I win that one, but I'm not going to, because I've got the male icon already. So I'll keep that, I'll keep this, and I'll keep this, and what I need now is a caboose. And if I don't get a caboose on this roll, that will be the end of my turn, unless I want to cash in this switch tracks icon, which enables me to change the face on any die that I haven't selected yet. So I don't get a caboose, but what I'm going to cash that in, and I will change this to a caboose. Now the only way I can get that back is if on my first roll of a turn I don't get any trains to start building a train, so that my turn immediately ends, but I do get that back should that happen. So I win Fargo as well. So I've got 1 of these that I'm looking for, and I've also got a cattle. So if I get a coal, a passenger, a male, I've got a male, corn and timber, 1 of each, then I will win also. And at the end of your go, you replenish the city cards up to 3. Right, now how the AI works on its turn is that it will draw city cards up to a rolling stock value of 3. So what I mean is, you have 2 on that, and this takes you to 3. So you don't draw any more once you've reached a maximum of 3. So it is looking for corn and wood, and it's not got any of those on there, so those are its cards. Now it's my next go. I really want to win Memphis, so I've only got 1 locomotive I've rolled, so I'll start trying to go for this one. I'll roll the rest of my dice. Okay, that gets me Memphis. So I've got 2 more of those green rolling stock, and that's the end of my go because I only rolled 1 train at the beginning. And we replenish the 3 city cards. Now the AI goes again. It's got 2 there, so it needs to draw another card. And it's got 1 corn and 1 cattle. So that corn is going to count towards its winning total. And now it's my go again. I'd ideally like Huntington. So I've got 2 trains again, but I've not got any rolling stock. So that is a complete wipeout. So when that happens, I get my switch tracks token back. And I finish my go there. So the AI goes, it gets 3 rolling stock on its first card, and it's got a person, which is no good for completing its contract. So I go again. I have a train, I have a green one and a yellow one. I just need to roll the caboose to get Huntington. I don't roll the caboose, so I will cash in this again and change that to a caboose. So I get Huntington. So that means I now have 4 of those green carriages, and I've not got a great mixture of goods, so I'm mainly aiming for the carriages. And I replenish this, and the AI draws, that's 2, and that takes it to 3 and above. That is wild. Ooh. And that means that the wild will count for the steam engine as a corn. So it's got 3 corn. It has fulfilled its contract and beaten me. And I only got to 4 of the green coaches I needed. So if you like trains and you like push your luck dice games that take you about 5 minutes to play, this is a fun little thing. That isn't included. And it's a game for 1 to 6 players, so you can rope in up to 5 of your friends to try and become railway moguls.